Welcome to IB Times TV. Today's Monday, August 8th. I'm Marisa Christian. Researchers have found a band of antiprotons ringing around the Earth, adding one more to the list of particles Earth holds within its magnetic field. Cosmic rays constantly rain in from space, colliding with Earth's atmosphere and creating a spray of new particles. Scientists have observed antiparticles before, but this is the first time antiprotons have been observed. Many of these particles become trapped inside Earth's Van Allen radiation belts, the donut-shaped zones around Earth where particles swirl around the magnetic field. The find, described in astrophysical journal letters, confirms theories that predicted the particle. The University of Rome detected these particles using Pamela, a cosmic ray detector attached to a Russian satellite. The satellite orbited through the South Atlantic anomaly, allowing the study of geomagnetically trapped particles in the inner radiation belt. Between July 2006 and December 2008, Pamela detected 28 antiprotons trapped in the spiraling orbits around the magnetic field sprouting from the Earth's south pole. According to researchers at Italy's University of Bari, the band is the most abundant source of antiprotons near the Earth. The find could one day open the door to fueling spacecrafts with the exotic particle, an idea already being explored by NASA's Institute for Advanced Concepts. Marisa Christian, IB Times TV.
If the insects disappear, we're going to disappear too. The whole agricultural system depends, among other things, on the insects that are most vulnerable to extinction to control the other insects which compete with us for our crops. It's an overly optimistic paper because it mentions the things that we should be doing in order to avoid the extinction of the insects. The point is, we're not doing any of them.
The base of the ecosystem is built upon insects, and if the insects disappear, then the whole ecosystem will collapse.
By 15,000 scientists from 184 different countries. The warning was issued yesterday in a report. We need to change the way we live to save our world. We're currently following a destructive path, which could mean irreversible damage. Though today, many of us woke up, went about our daily lives the same way we always do. From a decline in freshwater supply to ocean dead zones, forest decimation to population growth, scientists who worked on the article say we're on the course for a mass extinction event. We could lose 50 to 75% of the species on this planet this century. And if that happens, scientists say we will not be able to reverse the damage. It will be too late. On a micro level, here at home, we've seen unprecedented water levels in Lake Ontario. Climate experts believe we'll start to see the impacts on our own personal health in the near future.
We're looking at illness for sure. I mean, as the temperature gets hotter, we're going to see more ticks come up, that transmit Lyme disease, for example. They're going to be coming up from the south into the north. So we're going to see more illness. We're going to see a lot of heat-connected illnesses, especially for older people and kids.
Though the human race, by and large, has sat idle while our planet has been pushed to the brink, some psychologists believe we are in a state of learned helplessness. When governments don't show leadership and the Trump administration pulls out of the Paris Climate Accord, we lose faith that we as a species have the power to tackle this issue. One environmental psychologist has gone so far as to dedicate a website to a list of 40 things which hinder our desire to take collective action against climate change.
One of the big ones, of course, that's usually number one is lack of perceived control. You know, there's not much I can do about it. Even if I change my life completely, there's 7 billion other people, and so what's the point of me changing?
It goes deeper into the human mind, according to some psychologists. We're simply wired to ignore climate change.
Our physiological brain hasn't changed since we were wandering around on the savannah about, the species is about 300,000 years old. During that time, we didn't care what was happening 10 miles away, 10 kilometers away, or 5 years from now. We cared about today, getting to hunt today, feeding our kids today. And so that this core of our brain, this ancient brain, is still wired to the here and now. Climate change, we're capable, of course, of thinking about it, but it's over there and later.
So Gideon Foreman with the David Suzuki Foundation believes if we can get past the mental barriers, simple individual change in habits can have a profound impact.
Think of your grandchildren. Think of the life that they're going to have to live. If you care about your kids and your grandchildren, you have to be concerned about climate change.
The overall message from those we did speak with today, though, is that hope is not lost. The game is not over. This can still be fixed, though for that to happen, attention and action is needed, both here at home and across the globe. I'm Adrian Gabriel for City News.
Okay, time now is 6:35. We're going back to 680 with Mike Apple, watching the markets on a trend that we do not.
Yes, to the New World Order.
We shall prevail, ladies and gentlemen. The Empire is on the run.
And we are on the march, day and night.
Hoorah. Thank you, gentlemen. Guys, we'll be back at 8 o'clock. Meanwhile, BC coming up next. Don't you touch that dial, because we got a lot more live radio on Liberty Tree Radio.
Plant the seed in our homeland, boys. Let it grow where all can see. Feed it with our devotion, boys. Call it the Liberty Tree. It's a tall old tree and a strong old tree. And we are the sons, yes, we are the sons of liberty. Save it from the storm, boys. Water down its roots with tea. And the sun will always shine on the old Liberty Tree. It's a tall old tree and a strong old tree. And we are the sons, yes, we are the sons of liberty. March along with the piper, boys. We were born forever free. Let's go pay the piper, boys, beneath the Liberty Tree. It's a tall old tree and a strong old tree. And we are the sons, yes, we are the sons of liberty. Pay the price they're asking, boys. Always pay the tyrant's fee. Never.
Bringing you the sound of the revolution. Thank you for listening to LibertyTreeRadio.4mg.com.
We all